So you guys know I do some pretty dumb shit every now and again. You know, it happens, but you can see the weather outside. It is raining. We're parked in front of the black truck. Now, this is the last official video you are ever going to see of the black truck on my channel. So, with that being said, the buyer is headed up from North Carolina now to pick up the truck, but he bought the shell. I sold the motor. I sold a bunch of other things to Anthony. I'm waiting for him to come pick that stuff up. But the shell is sold, so I need to, in the pouring rain, pull this engine, and I figured it would make a great video for you guys. So let's just go and show you guys what we're kind of going on, and kind of let's go over a little bit of a plan. So as you can see, it is raining, and we have the engine crane hitch. So we're gonna see what this thing can do. I'll be here for about 2 hours, then I gotta go get Liam, and then we'll go to the shop and get the rest of it. But I gotta get all these parts out that Anthony bought. The dash, I gotta get this out. I gotta get all the those two things out. I have another alternator that's going with it. Oh yeah, figure we'll do this in the rain. But I wasn't completely dumb. I did bring that guy there. So we're gonna get that thing thrown over top, and I'm gonna start getting the bumper pulled, everything pulled. Like I said, I need to get all this stuff out and moved to another location. I got the grill back here, batteries back here, turbos, all that shit. All right, we got the canopy over top. Now, one of the best things, I think, is that this practice right here will allow me to know what tools I'm gonna need in the truck to physically pull an engine. So you guys will see I'm pretty limited on parts, or on tools. So this is really all I got back here. So if I have to go to the shop to grab some stuff, I have to go to the shop and grab some stuff. It's not a big deal, but I wanna make sure that I have enough that I can pull an engine. I gotta put this back on. That's the main goal of this today. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is pouring down. Here, you know what? There you go. Pouring down rain right now. So we got the intercooler off, the condenser off, bumper, intercooler. Taking my tubes. I'm gonna upgrade the boots, but I'm gonna add these in here because I mean, I already paid for them, so I might as well. You guys dealing with overheat issues, make sure you're cleaning out your radiators more than you think you need to. You know, take it to a pressure washer once a month and do this. But I can't get those bolts back there because I don't have a 10, except for a wrench. So I'm just gonna pull this whole thing out as one assembly, set it off to the side. I'm gonna set everything to the side first, then we'll grab everything out of the cab that's Anthony's and throw it in the back of the truck. So that way that can all be separate, and then I'll organize it all later. I am gonna have to go get a chain, and I wanna see how much I can get done with what I have, and if that'll even hold pressure, because I haven't used it in a long time. All right, shit's getting worse out there, but everything's all but done. I'm trying to be as nice as possible to it. I gotta get the grounds off of the frame, or off of the engine. I gotta get one connector back there, and then loosen the motor mounts, and it's ready to come out. I'm gonna try to take the motor mounts physically off because they're going with the truck, since a 12 valve is going back in this truck. So it's been about an hour and 10 minutes since I got here, and it's ready to come out. The only thing is the line that goes into the back of the power steering pump and the ground that goes back behind it. So I need to pull the engine out further to be able to get to it, but everything else is disconnected. Like I was saying, the motor mounts will stay with the truck, so those I'm gonna have to take off once the truck is physically lifted. But I can't get to the bolts, so now I know I'm gonna have to go get an extension from the shop. I don't know yet what the plan is with this thing. Really hoping I can just pick it up with this, they load the truck up, and then we just put the engine on the trailer. Like, I could probably just plop that engine right here. I feel like that would work out. But nothing I ever do goes to plan, so who knows. So here's kind of what we got going on. So this is rated for 500 pounds, this is rated for 1,000 pounds, this is 750. That's what I think we're gonna end up doing. It clears the bumper, it hits the tailgate a little bit. It's a little wobbly. I have it a lot in so it doesn't like bend anything. I remember I did bend this bar at one point, which is why I did the modifications I did. Like, I put some fat beads on that sumbitch. I welded it and then I double welded it. So we're gonna see today just how strong it is and if it can pick up an entire 12 valve Cummins motor. And worst case scenario, we can start taking stuff off of it. Like if I need to take the turbo off, whatever, if I need to take the intake horn and, you know, just get little things off of it to lighten it up, whatever. All right, so we're gonna go get some extensions so I can pull this thing, and chains, and if I can possibly get some bolts. All right, here's what we got going on. I mean, it's twisting it, but it's also picking it up. It's about where it's at. I fully expect this to snap and me to get a smashed tailgate by the end of the day. If I can get this pulled out, get those motor mounts off, the goal would be to back it up onto that trailer. So that was a pretty big pain in the ass to get that last one out. I had to put the wrench on it and stack one of those things over top of it to get it to break free, but I got it. Turbo, had to take that off just to get down and get in the room in there. I had to take the oil filter off and these two lines off, all the bullshit. So now it is completely hanging from this. The other side has the motor mount in, but the bolt is loose, so I need to get it high enough up. Here's where we're at. Probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna go forward a little bit more and see what happens. Alright, it's wedged, so I need to take the other mount off. You guys will see right there it's wedged, but over here the motor mount's in the way. So I need to get that motor mount out of the way, and then this will come right out. Might be a little bit of a hiccup going over the oil pan, but you know, it's fine. Engine is technically free. We got the second motor mount off, so now it's just hanging by this guy. So I'm gonna pull and hope like hell when it goes over nicely. That's all I'm gonna be able to do. Alright, so we're super close. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ground wire. I got to get the ground wire off, and I got to get the power steering line right now, and then this thing's ready to go right to the back. So we'll see how that goes. It is apparent that it is not going to be high enough to throw over the tailgate, so the logic is going to be slap it on the trailer. Alright, got the vacuum pump off because that was in the way. And I got that off. I need to get that plate, one last bolt, but I'll wait until the motor's out. And then that's officially the last, officially the last thing that needs to come off. And then we'll set it all over there. Hey, we pulled an engine in the parking lot. Hey. Look at that.
We don't even have a...
Alright, here it is, all covered. All his stuff's covered and safe. Everything under the tarp is going to Anthony, so I wanted to make sure that it was going to stay under in a nice dry area. I just got to go grab a couple things out of that, and then probably around 7 o'clock tonight, that's getting picked up. And we're taking this thing out tonight. We're going to get to do some testing on the Timbrins for you guys. And we have a probably 17,000 pound gooseneck trailer we're taking from Newark, New Jersey to Wisconsin in a rescue mission. So we're gonna go get that, and then we'll see what we get on the way back. So we are gonna be working this truck this weekend. Let's get out of here. Napa's giving out these bags every time you buy something. And I saw the trash going, so. Napa know-how. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Napa after the whole starter situation. Like, if I buy one at one store, you can't warranty at another, even though it's on the other side of the state or even the other side of the country, but any other guys will do it. So I did go and grab the fuel filter for the truck. Hopefully they gave me the right one. Looks promising. And then I went and grabbed a fuel filter. Let's see, Napa's the only one that seems to carry these in stock. So I'm gonna start pre-ordering this stuff so I don't have to deal with them. But, there we go. At some point I am gonna order, if you guys, let me know. I know the cat filters are a 1x14. This is a 1x12. So if you guys know where I can get an adapter that's a 1x14, I wanna run a cat filter on here, 2.5. Because then I don't have to put extra fuel filters on the truck. I can just put it up here. This must be a Perry County thing. Always burn our trash, even though it's raining. Napa Gold boxes burn like anything else. So the old fuel filter was blacker than what my hands are leaving right now. So I'm gonna get this guy installed, clear the code, and hopefully we don't have any more issues. So I'm trying to be like those JDM Bozo guys that run the exhaust way up out. There you go. Oh, there she goes. The wheels on correctly. See how the zoom works. There we go. Get her loaded up. These work lights really help out. You guys thought I'd never get rid of it. She gone. Truck did have a clean title, by the way, for anybody wondering. Well, just got out of Chili's and we're gonna be heading out there to Wisconsin. We gotta head to New Jersey first. Gonna go pick up an emergency load. So we're gonna stop at our mom's first though, because she packed me a big old thing, so I need to go check that out. Okay, so I'm pretty much gonna wrap it up here. If you guys wanna see what we're hauling, check out the next video. It'll be up tomorrow at noon. So I'm gonna start recording that now. We're gonna find out, are the Timbrins pretty good? Is the truck that I bought pretty bad? If you guys wanna know everything wrong with this truck, let me know down in the comments, and I'm gonna try to do a video on everything physically wrong with this truck, because there is a pretty decent list after driving it for a long while. I will say that this thing is super smooth going down the highway. Very, very smooth. Very comfortable truck to drive. Minus this. This needs to go. So we do need to fix the steering, but I'm gonna go over everything in a couple videos from now. But let's close this out. If you guys are interested in some fuel savings, go check out Mudflap. Links are in the description. If you need to get a hold of me, centralpalogistics@gmail.com. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Stay safe out there. Later.
Narrowness made that shit.